Defeated my fears, so fertile in my tears, so ahead of my time. What comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my to check y'all in y'all gears. I'm willing to follow my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give them my dues. Never got to talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a feast of months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these dudes wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Nah, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm equipped this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a lot of people in this field. I hate to do with no plans. Now I'm used to get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the man and they here. You look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make a Mississippi, Alabama. Turn it to my own private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza. Walk up in and knock out the swag. What kind of swag? I'm the blackest panther. Wakanda. Y'all are wasting our time. I spend it. I ain't wasting the time. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. Able to slither by. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Elliott, the leading rusher for the second time in his 3 NFL seasons, 1,434 yards, more than 100 better than second-place Saquon Barkley.
And the offense runs through Ezekiel Elliott in Dallas. He makes them go. And how about how he added to his pass catching this year? His numbers jumped up in a big way. So when Dak Prescott didn't have something downfield, he just dumped it out into the flat to number 21.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
My shit was off.
This defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now a third down throw, but it misses
the
target, incomplete. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Yeah, I'm making sure.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott being chased out left.
Oh, he dropped that big. Good shit, Gibson.
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old...
Oh, he caught that hole.
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Bortles to Cole for the Jacksonville first. Fournette, a first down carry.
Ooh, all he had to do was get that one block. I could have turned it to the outside.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Down to about the 22 here. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football.
Ah, come on. He caught that. Got my dog Lee now. Got my dog Lee. Dog getting frustrated.
Against zone defense, the windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
He's going that bit. Thank you.
Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. That looked a little bit off. You expect more leg out of him, but he did get it to go.
Well, you and I both know sometimes depending on the angle, they may take a little bit off of the kick in order to make sure that they line it up properly and bring it home through the posts.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Well, Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization. But think about this season. They started 3-5. Ended up winning their division. Questions about their head coach Jason Garrett's future. They finished 7-1 to claim that 3rd NFC East title in 5 years. And then they added a playoff win over Seattle as well. So I think the future looks good for Dallas. I also like what they're building in terms of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott on offense. But how about on defense? They got 2 of the better young linebackers in the league, and Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Build around them and watch for the Cowboys to be in the mix in years to come.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're going to try and throw. He can run. Oh, Prescott stripped. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Alongside the former defensive back, Charles Day.
Here we go. Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right.
On second down, here's Bortles. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Throwing now is Bortles. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call,
you seen that boy going across that middle though, didn't you?
Right there. Zone was absolutely
and they robbed me on that play.
Force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Going for that little 5 yards.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles.
Got it with the touchdown. Same play. Went back to it.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Austin Safarian-Jenkins. 34 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Shit, I seen what's called man in that bit this morning. Mr. Mike. That's his name.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Whoever supposed to be the new starting dude. Yeah, I know who it is now.
Here's Lambo out to kick this.
He was still there. That nigga was there early. This nigga was there like 5 or 6 o'clock this morning.
This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I think it was about that helping Catherine last night.
The Pro Bowl took place January 27th in Orlando. 3rd year in a row that the AFC has won, and really the 3rd year in a row where the weather in Orlando has not been too kind. It was ice cold 2017, and then downpours the last couple of years.
Yeah, in addition to it being cool as well again this year, so rain and cold, that hurts the crowd a little bit, but still, this game has evolved into what I would call a crazier type NFL game. Quick whistles to make sure guys don't get hurt when there's tackling going on. How about receivers playing defensive back? Defensive backs like Jalen Ramsey catching touchdown passes. And to cap it all off, when they awarded the MVP trophy to, I believe, Patrick Mahomes, it broke.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, they had the right down and the depth
of
distance to take a shot downfield. But it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. But a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
He sets to fire deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Steps away to his left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The 3rd time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base where it might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day since Super Bowl 36. Get this whole Patriots thing kick-started. Literally. Adam Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams.
Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy, 39 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. Point after by Lambo.
Ain't got no love for the kicker.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And out now come the Cowboys. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Ooh.
Last possession, this is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
I was trying to pick the ball, but he threw it over my head.
Very solid gain of 27. Change of scenery turned out to be really good this year for Cooper and the Cowboys. 9 games with them, over 700
I did too. I undercut that bit, and that bit went right over my head.
Against the Eagles.
And remember, that last score was in overtime to give Dallas a huge win in the NFC East and help propel them to a division title. 1,005 yards combined between Oakland and Dallas. The third time he's gone over 1,000 in his 4th season. Get that shit done tonight.
Second down, Prescott.
I got time for that correction.
Here's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit.
They cut me.
Quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Damn, 2 of them niggas in motion. He's switching sides. We're going to stay in coverage.
We're going to 54. Why ain't? Then we're going to 53.
Prescott now.
Told you, stay in coverage. Stay in coverage.
A.J. Bouye with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31.
I'm glad I didn't switch out of it.
Cooper was the intended target.
I sure thought you was for the running, though. You would have had me if you would have ran it.
Super Bowl predictions.
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win a
through an opening, and there he goes. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards.
It ain't bullshit, and that boy broke out for 60 yards.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to punch it in with
ooh, shit.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think?
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar
that boy got 3 of them.
3rd touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, what the hell done got into the for us? He missed that bit.
That give your team a pretty decent cushion.
What the hell going on with the Jaguars? Let me find out.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
I ain't talking to myself.
This will be fielded at the 8.
I got faith in you.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now before this 1st down play,
she talking to us, y'all.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception.
Got him.
He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. After the
yo, see somebody.
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. fights through, and now a crease. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Get his ass.
Way down into
You said, no, correction. You said you score on that play. You didn't score on that play. Rams just saved me.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that
happen,
it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Damn, my camera look good.
As they come up 1st and 10.
That shit HD. I told you that shit earlier. That's why I told you go on YouTube. Because I had my camera.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at it 2nd down.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there.
I was for something. Whoever Goku brother name is, Bradley.
On play action.
I beat the shit out that nigga.
Eluding the pressure right.
He killed Goku.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Say he don't hear that shit.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
You finna get it, too.
They do go for it. It's Bortles.
Ooh, good shit.
Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. That escapes the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former Pro Marcel Darius. Able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near.
Oh, he hit me. He hit me, coach. He hit me. He hit me. Touch me. I know y'all see
the
it.
Jaguars go on offense. 1st down and 10. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
JTA.
Now a play fake. Bortles. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
That's your ass.
From midfield, here's Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. He's
He came all the way back for that one.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was.
Oh, good catch.
Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I should have floated that bit.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Thank you.
For Cooper, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by one more.
Shit, what music?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I think as long as you have it down to a point where it ain't loud and disturbing,
they have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
But shit, you want to
that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
It was still going to Texas
at this point. Right back to him on first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What happened?
Back now in Arlington. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Going up top. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs, needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Bortles now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I ain't good at this.
And as a defensive end,
I have
getting
my
off the ball
days.
quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that.
Who? About who?
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know.